one of those things where if you...
I like the fact that there's snow on the ground. We've had so many just wet, gross winters in recent years that I'm genuinely happy to see snow this year. We gotta look into this tire thing. By the way, I keep forgetting to tell you, he never got back to me.
Yeah, because they sold.
Oh, well, he didn't mark them sold. And then a third time, and then after that, I just gave it a half a day, 12 hours or something, and I just texted a question mark. You know, assuming that would be understood as like, hey, you still trying to get an answer on this?
Yeah.
I'll keep looking. Actually, I'll look at that list again. Maybe there's a different one on there that work. You can just turn the pan upside down. You know that whole thing?
Yes.
And they do like a reaction video sequence to it. That's still less stupid than stretch tires, in my opinion. Stretch tires are just absolutely ridiculous. A very, very, very mild stretch. Maybe 5 times in my life I've seen something like that where I was like, okay, I at least kind of get it. Like, it's cool. But for the most part, it's just stupid. Salisbury. That's where they invented that fancy steak.
Isn't it smothered in mushrooms?
Oh, it can be, yeah. That's the way I like it. There you go, you can make a plouty. There's a wagon, too. Even with reverse currently not functioning in the BMW. Oh, yeah. Even with reverse still not functioning in the 740, I still stand by what I say. It's a better vehicle than most VW Audi products from that era. They're money pits. And they're fun to drive, and there's plenty of upsides, I get it. But it's not for me. The one I could see myself buying if I didn't care about crash safety, like having something that's solid and, you know, heavy and substantial, would be an old, like a Rabbit, like what my dad used to have in the 80s. Those are simple, they're easy to fix, they're very reliable, but they're not cheap, and it's a coffin on wheels.
Pacifica that I never had like an all-wheel drive issue. You know what I mean?
But so the thing is, and that makes sense, yes. What I would say to that would be, you probably had one that was well taken care of from what you said, right? Like they took good care of it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The cops, no matter how much they do try to do the right thing and take good care of their vehicles, they're just inherently by nature horrifically abused. You know, nobody's thinking about, geez, am I being too rough on my vehicle when you're chasing after some psychopath and he's already hit parts. Yeah, let's do it.
Does anybody have any place to be?
Well, I mean, I gotta be at work, but we got a little bit of time.
Helpers!
It'll hook up with something.
Helpers!
Oh, yeah, big ones. Look at that.
There's an advertisement for standard golden doodles in there.
Oh, man. First, we need a farmhouse.
I feel like this is going to drop us off in Franklin. Then we can just zip across to 106.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Via 140. Yeah. Maybe I've come this way before. No one knows if you don't know.
That's a interesting colloquialism that you just invented.
No one knows if you don't tell. I mean...
Unless there's a security camera involved.
Shh, don't tell
think about sometimes is how many, like, hundreds of millions of rocks people have stacked over the years, over the centuries, really. Over here, and look at that. There's an old fireplace and foundation to a house. Wonder if that's got some historical significance and still left it up.
It was probably just somebody's old homestead.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you have insane. I have seen this place. Oh my God, look at this place. It's awesome. I love that house. It's ridiculous. Did you see that?
Yes, what I mostly noticed was the dry rot around the wood on the bottom.
It's
fine.
Look at that old truck. Holy cow. Didn't get a shot of it.
Where it's gotta be magic holding that thing together.
Indeed.
So this wouldn't be a bad part of Franklin to live in.
Sure, yeah. Vastly different from some of the other parts. Ooh, look at that truck.
Or, if we had enough money, I would be running around with the dog.
I mean, I think if we have enough money for a horse, we have enough money for a dog.
Isn't this on the corner from where we picked up the coat rack thing? God.
And I am.
Okay. What's this coming over here? Oh, like a side-by-side?
Yeah.
I saw a pair of headlights and I'm like, who's going down this trail? Hold on 1 second. Oh, is that like a security situation?
No.
Trailmaster.
That's a snowmobile trail. They're
that
checking the
makes sense.
snowmobile anymore. I know where I am now.
Okay. Indeed.
National Oral Kai.
National Guard.
Mom, do you want to know what the Oral Kai is?
I knew it.
The more it just gets convoluted and crazy and nonsensical, and that's kind of what we're dealing with. We didn't learn a lot of the lessons that they learned during Rome's collapse, so we're making the same mistakes.
Yeah, I mean,
One really good lesson that even your Uncle Tyler's mentioned recently, and people say all the time, smart people say this all the time, one really important change that we could make, all of us collectively as Americans, is get involved locally. You can think globally about the world's this and the world is that, but start off with your own town. Start off by getting involved in your own town and trying to help things and vote for what you think is the right thing to do and all that kind of stuff. Look at that. Been a little bit of a... Oh, it's a fire. There was a fire. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah. How is there so many fires recently?
I mean,
Yeah. This guy has something back. Ah, there we go. Yeah, he's got a square body truck. Knew it. I think he had a couple other vehicles last time too. Some old trucks and stuff.
there's a little offshoot road, little side road that was stirrup iron road. I bought a set of stirrup irons today. I also bought a pair of stirrup leathers. Strutting with stuff falling over you. Do. Strutting with stuff falling over you.
It's so weird that the prison is right here. You know, the county jail.
County jails do not pick up hitchhikers.
Right.
Do not do it.
But
if
so it's
they're wearing a unique-looking jumpsuit, it is not a fashion choice. Do not pick up hitchhikers.
I mean, unless it's Victor. Vector, I mean.
well, Vector from Despicable Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Merrimack County Department of Agriculture. Wait,
Ridiculous.
You can read? Hey, I can read!
Yep.
Then what does this say? P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Ha!
You can read? Reading is pretty. Anyways. If the thing that's going to one place from another on a ship is called is cargo, then and a thing going that's in a car called a shipment should be the opposite way.
Oh, look at the, oh, you missed it.
Oh, the Jeeps. I see them. Wow. A couple of Grand Wagoneers and Gladiators. Nice. Yeah, this guy always had a bunch of old cars. Now there's almost nothing. He used to have a 64 Chevy that was about to break in half. I mean, they're all rotted, unfortunately.
Slippery slopes. I tend to slide down slippery slopes.
Yay!
Because they're Snoopy. Snoopy slippery slopes.
Yes. Black Forest.
Keep driving down the road a little bit more. And then slowly pull into where you're going.
Yeah. Make it super awkward.
Yes.
Thank you. See you in March.
You're welcome, even though I never ate there.
What are those things called on the back of those oxygen containers on the back of a diver?
Holy diver!
You know, the things they carry?
Yeah, it's an oxygen tank.
You're welcome. You're supposed to say thanks. And I say, you're welcome. This is my science teacher's favorite joke.
Oxygen tanks, you're welcome. What?
Yeah, I want to go up there sometime.
Oh, deltoid stall got done. Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
Nice.
Afternoon. Woofda.
There it is. I'm going to go up there someday. I think of it all the time, and I never have.